Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we have the live letter 70, or LXXI? Oh, 71! I need to rename that video! I need to rename the stream. I thought it was live letter 70. It appears to be 71. I do apologize. 71. So, the stream today for Final Fantasy XIV's live letter, oh, there we go, is going to be going over the 6.2 data. And by the looks of things, judging by the art card here we've got, the stuff from the island sanctuaries, because this is the art they showed off during the Endwalker announcement and all kind of stuff for the island sanctuaries. So this should be interesting to see how this plays out and turns out. So should be starting up any minute now. It is in Japanese, so I'll be using the Discord to Discord translations. Turn up as much of the volumes. There we go. Volume is up. Turn on a bit. There we go.
意外と久しぶり。実はそうなんですよ。70回がまさかの4月1日。で、今日が7月1日なので、ついこの間だったような気もしつつ、今日も3ヶ月経っております。はい。
Okay.
1回ライブです。いやいやいや。そうね、確かに3ヶ月。そう。まあ間にね、関係隊が。
So we've got yoshi-p and Morble are their kind of online names. So they're apologizing for some stuff that caused some trouble in 6.1. No need to apologize. I mean, stuff is stuff. I think they're reading the... I'm just going to exit full screen so you can see. They're probably reading this as well at the same time. So they're probably... so they're probably reading this, so... Peer branch. The joke here is the joke here is that Morble's wearing a t-shirt, a super dry t-shirt, which is a beer brand in Japan. The joke here is that they usually wear t-shirts that are somewhat Final Fantasy associated, or some kind of hint to what's coming up in Final Fantasy, as yoshi-p is very guilty of doing.
パート1ではあるんですが、はい、その前に、はい、パッチ 6.18 が来週火曜日に予定されていますので、若干触れてからスタートしましょう。はい、まずはそちらの概要をご紹介いただきたいと思います。はい。はい、では画面お願いします。
Alright, what do we have going on here? Okay, so July 4th is going to be 24. Good lord, no one's played on Monday. Patch 6.18 information first of all. Data center travel. Us Europeans will be able to visit the Americans and vice versa, and we'll be able to visit the Japanese servers and so forth. So that's going to be entertaining. Addition of new worlds to European data center. That's going to be interesting. That should help alleviate a few things. Replacement of server equipment. Okay, that explains why no one's going to be playing on Monday. That's like, good lord. That's next week. So next week we got it at 6.18. So.
ワールドを、追加させていただきます。で、それに伴ってですね、最新のサーバーマシンに、欧州は入れ替えをしたりするので、それらもろもろ含めて24時間メンテになってます。で、あとは、クリスタルコンフリクトのシーズン2がスタートするので、そのジョブ調整が行われたり、あとフロントラインの方も、かねてからちょっとご報告してた、数値の調整。
Something about Crystal Conflict there. I'm waiting on the translations. Crystal Conflict being the 5 versus 5 PvP match. So, waiting to see what the information is on that.
というわけで、調整はいろいろ入りますので、こちらよろしくお願いします。はい。で、すでに告知も出ておりますが、メンテナンスの方は
Season 2 will be starting. Okay, Season 2. Because we just had the end of Season 1. Season 2 will be starting after in the resumption of 6.18.
はい。はい。それではここからいよいよ、6.2 の実装項目紹介に移れればと思いますが、まず、新しいパッチですので、パッチタイトル？はい、そこからお願いできればと思うんです。ので、よろしいでしょうか。いいんじゃないですか。おじさんの顔を映してもパッチタイトルは出てこないんで、パワポで大丈夫だと。はい、お願いします。
Oh, here we go. 6.2 informations.
6.2。そのタイトルは
Buried Memory. Oh. Oh dear. That's ominous. That is ominous.
禁断するのに、これまでプレイをスタートしてから何回割ったか。メモリー。俺最初これに決めるときそこだけ悩んだんだよな。それが打ってなる。俺なんか68個連続で割ったな。そういえば。まあまあ、禁断のメモリアというパッチタイトルでお届けいたします。はい。実装時期なんですが、こちらです。2022年。
Late August. Okay. Okay. So we've got time between now and 6.2. Okay. Okay.
次回 PLL では、より具体的に実装と交えて。
Okay, so we've got 6.18 coming out next week, and 6.2 coming out in August. Or towards the end of August, at least. So that's going to be interesting.
ちょっと今回はですね、物量がまたものすごく多いので、新コンテンツの発数がありますね。まあまあ、ちょっと中身の方をね、今日ぜひこのパート1で少しずつご紹介していけたらなと思います。はい、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、お願いします。では、順に参りましょう。お願いします。はい。
Of course, new main scenario quests.
じゃあ、今日、パッチ6.2特集パート1ということで、そのパッチ6.2に実装されていくコンテンツっていうものをざっくり、とにかく、できる限り多く。
Oh, hello. Looking at the translation, when they had the Buried Memories title up there, the last portion, the term they use in the Japanese title for the first portion, actually, sorry, is what they use when over melting materia. Yoshi-p jokes I wonder how many memories broke. Okay. There we go. So, main scenario quest here. So we got Sid getting in on this. Okay. That leading Void Sent Reaper thingamajig. Hopefully get some answers about what the hell that is all about.
どうやらちゃんとキャラクターとして登場するっぽいです。どうなりますやら。はい。まあちょっと今回はここまでにしておきましょう。はい。
Yoshi-p. Oh, who is this? A guy? A girl? We don't know. Yoshi, this is your story. Oh, lordy. So this is the Void Scent that was connected with Xenos when he was doing the whole Reaper shenanigans. Before we killed his ass. Who we saw in the last batch of main scenario quests in the Realm of the Void. So they're obviously going to have some part to play in this. Okay. Tataru's grand endeavor continues, of course. Tataru's grand endeavor and our grand endeavor to keep a surprise present from her. Oh, we get to meet back up with these guys, the Sky Pirates. Who's this guy? This guy I recognize as one of the Sky Pirates from the Void Ark raid series, back in Heaven's Ward. Who the heck is this guy? Who are you? Who are you? You look new to me. That my memory is really bad. You have to complete the Void Ark series. Well, Shadow of Mach quest series, but everyone tends to just call it the Void Ark raid series, because that's what you start off with. So you got to complete the Void Ark raid series. Yoshi-P's described Grand Endeavor as being Tataru exploring and following all the adventures the Warrior of Light has gone through so far. Yeah, that's going to be entertaining, seeing how that plays out with the rest of them. Oh god, 6.25. Somehow further Hildebrand adventures. Oh god, so we at least know when we're getting more Hildebrand. There's the man boat in the background. Oh god. I feel like these two are breaking over Hildebrand. I think that's what they're discussing here. I think they're breaking over Hildebrand. To be fair, Hildebrand is kind of broken. Right, we last saw Hildebrand being abducted by aliens and then dropped on the moon. So I dread to think what we're going to be doing in 6.25 with him. Oh, there. Okay, translations has come through. He hoped we enjoyed the Hildebrand quest. We did. It was nice to read more comments on social media that stated they missed the feeling these quests gave them. Oh god, she somehow wound up on the moon. Actually, no, we do have a teleporter in Garlemald to the moon, so that's not too out of the question. But dear god, they're now on the moon. We are on the moon with Hildebrand. The dude already had a flying off problem to begin with just regular gravity. What the hell are we going to do on the moon? All I can say is I'm glad Zodiark's no longer, able to be released, because I can only guarantee if Zodiark was still there, she tries to hurl any of the bombs around, she'd wind up breaking something and release Zodiark again. Weapon enhancement quests. Oh right, that will be for like the Asphodelos weapons at the moment. I think are the top raid weapons at the moment. I think they're the top ones at the moment. Why do you mention Zodiark? Translations, why is he mentioning Zodiark? Unlocked in somehow further Hildebrand adventures. What? Yoshi, you're trolling here. You are trolling. You've got to be trolling. What on earth does Hildebrand have to do with weapon enhancement quests? What? Yoshi, you've got to be trolling here. You've got to be trolling here. That red text has got to be a troll. That has got to be a troll. Translation team, give me information here, please. Translations, come on, translations, please. Oh my god, I have never wanted the translation team to work faster than ever. What? Oh my god, please tell me Warrior is getting a giant ass frying pan. Please. Please tell me the frying pan is either for Warrior or Dark Knight. Please. My god. Okay, it's not a troll. Translation team's coming in this one. Some people were hinting at the weapon quest so far, all starting with letters that would make the word Eorzea. There's a lot. New quest line will start with the Hildebrand quest. You will be making Mandeville weapons. Does that sound strong or weak? Quest-centric progression updates through 6 point throughout the rest of the 6 point Endwalker series. My god, Mandeville weapons. Oh my god. My god. Oh my god. Geralt! Geralt, I know you get drunk a lot when you're making the weapons and such, but how much were you drinking to come up with this? Oh my god. Oh god! Godbert is here. Oh my god. Yeah, of course. Oh dear lordy. Well, I suppose if anyone could get Geralt out of debt with Riona, it'd be Godbert Mandeville. This is Hildebrand's dad. One of the richest men in Ul'dah, sits on the syndicate, is a head of state, basically. Is like one of the members of parliament kind of thing, one of the heads of the Senate type of deal. This guy's basically one of the 6 to 7 people in charge of Ul'dah. In charge of a nation. And runs the Gold Saucer as well. The kind of entertainment Las Vegas type place. What will happen if these two work together on a weapon? Good lordy. Geralt and Godbert working together on the weapons. I am terrified. In a good way. Again, I just want the Dark Knight weapon or the Warrior weapon to be a giant frying pan. Please. I just want it to be a giant frying pan. Please. One of these days, I've got to go through the rest of the Hildebrand quests for all you guys on another character, just so you can see the madness that led up to, you know, what we've got here in Endwalker. Oh, new tribal quests in 6.25. Ooh, who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? The Omicrons! The Robots! The Robots in Ultima Thule. Okay. For Disciples of the Land Gathering. Right. I need to... Well, actually no, I've got my gatherers at level 80. I should be in theory able to do this. On main. Ah, this location. I thought they might be doing something more with this. I thought they might be doing something more with this place. So this place is setting up for that. Okay, okay. I thought it was set up for something. I didn't think it was going to be set up for like gatherer quests. Okay. Okay. Even they're like, oh, so this is what this place was for. Yoshi. Yeah, this is going to be... Okay. Okay, so what's the Omicron stuff going to be about? If we're going around gathering stuff... That's the thing. It said it was just for the gatherers. Usually with the tribe quest, you've got your, like, 2 combat class... You've got your 2 combat tribes. And you've got 1 crafter / gatherer. This one on the screenshot specifically said gatherer. So I kind of have to wonder... So this should be interesting to see how this pans out. I mean, obviously we'll be gathering stuff to kind of like, you know, rebuild, I suppose, the place? Or, you know, restock it. Actually, more like to restock it than to rebuild it, because to rebuild it we'd be crafting. So, probably going around and gathering stuff to restock the place, maybe? Some of you were expecting the Loperates. We had one of them go a bit rogue on our Twitter account the other day. Yeah, tweeting way. That was fun. New dungeon in 6.2. That makes sense. The Fell Court of Troya. Ooh, Troya. Oh, why do I know that word? Why do I know that word? Troya. Hey, Zach. Troya. Why do I know that word? Troya. No, not the Troya Peninsula. Troya. Former Catholic Diocese of Troya. Archaeological sites. A town in the video game Final Fantasy IV. Okay, that might be where that is more coming into. Okay. Oh, screenshot. Hello? Screenshot. Ow! That's not much of a screenshot. That tells us nothing, Yoshi! That tells us nothing! Yoshi! Okay, there's a second one coming up. Okay. Okay, there's a second shoot coming up. That's more like it! Oh. That looks gorgeous. Gimme. That looks gorgeous. Oh. Did you enjoy the Warhammer live stream then? This just looks gorgeous. The people were commenting in the first screenshot looking like Hawk Manor, and someone would comment in the comments was saying it was Yoshi's house. But that looks gorgeous. The waterfalls of crystal, the long winding road up into there. Oh my god. That just looks gorgeous. New trials? I presume the dungeon leads into the trial. Oh, I've just noticed this. The little Meteon for the patch notes. That I've only just noticed that. That is cute. Okay, we got a regular version and an extreme version, of course. Of course, they're not telling us the names of the trials because that would be too much of a spoiler, I suppose, for the story. Okay. On the previous castles type screenshot, Yoshi was saying that's where the GMs live. That's where they were before they go to work. I mean, to be fair, if you piss off a GM in this game, you do get stuck in GM jail, which kind of resembles the first screenshot we saw. So, Codex Astartes, that's the Space Marine. Yeah, that's the Space Marine rulebook. Yeah, that's the Space Marine's overall rulebook. Yeah. People in the chat are trying to comment about how big of a name it is based on how many question marks there are on it. And Yoshi's like, yes, the amount of question marks definitely denotes the things. More Pandemonium. Pandemonium Abyssos. Pandemonium Abyssos Savage. Yes. Goody. Gimme. Again, I probably won't be touching the Savage content for a while. That is very much a dedicated group requires type of thing. And unfortunately, dedicated groups for this are usually when I'm at work or have Dungeons and Dragons. What's he saying about Savage? According to the translation, he's saying something about Savage.
だいぶ定まってはきてたんですけど、唯一この8人用の高難易度レイド、いつもノーマルと霊式の実装を分けられないもんかというのをずっとお話しされていてですね。
It's been 9 years since Final Fantasy started, well, Final Fantasy XIV, and the content release timings have always been the same. Normal and Savage were released on the same day. I get the feeling we're not going to have Normal and Savage released on this. Okay, here we go. Savage Raid will be released 1 week after 6.2. That makes sense. That makes sense to me, because you get everyone through the normal content first, so they're not, you know, burned out and they have a chance to get used to that content before you then release the Savage Raid. Gives people a chance to gear up and all that. That makes sense to me. Rather than having people immediately diving into Savage. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Every Marine seems to say the Codex Astartes does not advise this. That's kind of a meme line at this point. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Badge Batch Season 2. Looking forward to that.
今回一周ずらして公開させていただいた上で、賛否がやっぱりあるので、これいやずらして大丈夫だったよという。
So this is probably them talking about the reasons for why Savage got released by 1 week pushback.
に向けて、いろんなクラフトだったりとか経済調整っていうのを。
So this is going to be a test run of it. Okay, okay.
まずはそのまま1週間ずらして。
Fair enough.
ぜひ。
Fair dues.
はい。なので今回はこれで良かったという方もぜひコメントをいただければ。そうですね。この方が落ち着いてやれて、毎週逆にノーマル楽しめて、翌週から霊式楽しめるからこの方がっていうことが良ければ、これに合わせて。
We're aware that especially for the world race, delaying Savage will influence us a lot. World race as in world race to first clear and all kind of stuff. We simulated a lot of the things that this would influence. Please consider this a test run. Fair dues, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. I can understand why people would be against and for a release pushback by 1 week. Depending on like everyone's kind of schedules as it is. Oh no! Oh no, webs! Oh no. Spider! This is gonna be a big spider boss, isn't it? Or some other big bug. I'm like, oh god, what the hell kind of monstrosity spider are we gonna be getting in here? Given that their water hippocampus was, you know, split head water horse demon thing. What the hell kind of monstrosity spider are we going to get in here? I mean, I'm looking at these platforms as well. I'm like, are they decoration or are we going to be using them? I'm not sure if these are going to be decoration or if we're going to be actively using them. Okay, a new Unreal Trial. Sephiroth. Not Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Completely different being. This guy doesn't come with Latin lyrics. This guy doesn't come with a big ass sword and Latin lyrics. He does get this on though. This guy is the origin of the blue circle knockback AoE thing. This guy's a pain in the arse enough as it is synced. I can't. The Unreal version of this, I'm not sure what that's going to be like. Probably very painful. I'm okay with Spider-Man. Spiders in of themselves I have issues with. So this is going to be... oh, bloody hell. There we go. So spiders themselves are going to be interesting.
起きたのもここからだ。
Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
そのセフィロトの右左って言ってセフィロトの向きによって変わりますよねみたいな。セフィロトに向かって右ですか左ですか。いやセフィロト
Earthshaker mechanic, right, with 2 people to target. There used to be proximity damage on that, but I removed that. Tanks also melting during the ad phases. A lot of adjustments were needed. Oh my god. This is them talking about what they did for their internal tests for this one. It's like, yeah. Tanks melting during ad phases. That's gonna... good lordy. Oh god. This guy's an absolute beast of a boss, to be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing other people going through Unreal. I won't be going through it myself, but I'll enjoy watching other people go through it. Like the Dragon's Son Ultimate Raid series. That. Oh, here we go. Job adjustments. Here we go. Here we go. Who's getting nerfed and who's getting buffed? PvE and PvP. Okay. Who's getting nerfed and who's getting buffed?
PVP に関してはクリスタルコンフリクトのマッチング周りとか、もうちょっとこうできるだけガチな試合がしたいとか、あとその皆さんが思ってるほど多くはない僕らログ見て調査してってますけど、申請合わせみたいなのを、さらに取り締まったりやれなくするようにしたりっていうちょっとその辺はいろいろ手もシステム的にも手は入れますので、はいはい。よろしくお願いします。でですね、次に86.2で有機士と先生術師の
Well, there's dime a dozen force users, so it's very much a case of.
ってますっていうお話をしてたんですが、やっぱり前回のその皆さんの
there's not one OP job type of thing. Some of them are more powerful than others in certain respects. Oh, hello. Extensive adjustments to the Dragoon and Astrologian jobs have been postponed? Okay. How come? Okay, in PvP we're trying to adjust the matching for Crystal Conflict as well, so that pre-discussing queuing at the same time won't work that easily anymore. Okay, that's good. That is good. What they're saying when they're talking about pre-discussing queuing at the same time, so you've got like one party people, we're going to start queue up now. Queue up at the same time and match off against each other constantly. So they kind of like, yeah, we win so many against you, you then win so many against us, so they can climb the ladder together type of deal. Too much was needed to adjust Astrologer and Dragoon, so they've had to postpone that. Good lordy. There'll probably be a later live letter closer to 6.2 regarding the adjustments in more in depth. The difference between having the job classes in an MMO versus a shooter game like Battlefront 2. Anakin Skywalker is very much a hero summon type deal, so of course he's going to be a little OP compared to regular characters, and he's like something you buy and pay for. This is not in that case, because you've got a bunch of people playing them at the same time, rather than just like 1 or 2 people per match. Oh, excuse me. This will be in written form, so I'll be not forgetting things to mention in terms of the adjustments. Okay. Critical and direct hit adjustments. Okay. Okay, so this is like there have been reports of some things not working as intended. Like if you say you've got like 200 crit, you take a potion that should increase it by 5%, but it's not actually increasing it. So it's that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Nice that they're going over that. Okay. That's always good to see. In Kenobi, not really. No, I mean, I thought it was fine what they did for that. I mean, it was a nod to what clones go through now since they've been replaced by stormtroopers. So it's kind of a PTSD moment for Kenobi, whereas the clone just kind of sees this old man in a hood. Ah, series 2 is going to begin season 3. Okay. Series 2 is different from series 1. Season 1 and 2, season 2, which is going to be happening next Tuesday. Season 1 and 2 are part of series 1. Season 3 will be series 2. Okay. So we got till August to try and get all the rewards from the current series for PvP. I'll definitely be spamming the hell out of that then. Well, hey, Rival Wings returns. Rival Wings being this kind of a MOBA style match. In that you've got the lanes and the towers. So imagine League of Legends, but with, if I remember correctly, like 60 people. Imagine League of Legends, but with 30 people on one team, 30 people on another. And you can summon pilotable mechs as well. On top of that. So. Oh, that's good. Continued improvements to main scenario quests. Duty support added for Snowcloak, Keeper of the Lake, Somal, the Airy, and the Vault. We start going into the Heavens Ward content in August. That's good. I will probably be past that point, but always good to see. That's always good to see. Oh. Screenshot for how these are looking. Okay. Gimme. Aha! So we get to team up with these guys during them. Nice. Yes! Gimme. Estinian, Alphino, and Yzael. Ah, glorious. Do I think Vader is being overused? I mean, not really. I mean, if you didn't have Vader in Kenobi as much as he was, I think people are going to riot. To be fair, people are rioting either way. Oh, he's overused, so he's not used enough. You're never going to satisfy everyone. That's the problem. It's always a balancing act, and no matter how much you try to balance it, no one is going to be happy. You're never going to get an overall consensus. Continued improvements to main scenario quests. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! That's gonna be a solo quest? Steps of Faith is gonna be a solo quest? For context, the Steps of Faith at the moment is an 8-man dungeon trial with an advancing dragon smashing its way through defenses swarms of smaller dragons rushing. You've got to try and get to cannons, fire off at these dragons. You've got. If you've ever played Monster Hunter and done the Lao Shan Lun thing, if you've ever done Lao Shan Lun in Monster Hunter, think that, but with a whole pile of ads, with a whole pile of like Velocidrome and Rathaloses as well thrown into the mix. You're not just dealing with Lao Shan Lun, you're also dealing with all these other monsters as well. And that's 8 people. Oh god. Good King Moggle Mog the 12th. Long may he reign. If you're wondering if this music sounds oddly familiar, I think that's kind of the point. Oh god. The Codex Extardis does not recommend this. When did it become a meme? I think it's been a meme for as long as it's existed, to be fair. I think it's been a meme for as long as it's existed. Thornmarch is very difficult. We completely revamped it. I've gone through Thornmarch a few times now on a few new characters, and like, doesn't seem that difficult if you know what you're doing. I mean, you take out the small ones, then you take out the big one, kill the things that are keeping the big one invulnerable, kill all the little ones, and then finish off the big one. It is by far one of the silliest fights. You're fighting a bunch of Mughals. So I do wonder how they've revamped it. What on earth is this? What's this? New battle content. Variant dungeons? What this? What this? What are these? What are these? I've got a theory, but I'd like to hear them out first. I've got a theory about what this is, but let's hear them out first. Previously introduced as the Criterion dungeons, okay. Variable difficulty dungeons. Okay. Okay, yep. This is what I think it is. This is, yep, level 90 casual play for, casual play. This is their version of Mythic Plus dungeons from WoW. Should be interesting to see how this plays out. No role restrictions, job changes permit. Oh my god. Okay. So you can go into this as a healer, but then change to a tank, or change to DPS, change back to healer, to go to... My god. Changing class in the middle of a dungeon. Enemy strength determined by party size. Okay, so it's not Mythic Plus. It's not Mythic Plus. This is more like Monster Hunter content. Oh my, this is more like Monster Hunter than Mythic Plus. Wow. Yes, that's what this is. This is Monster Hunter. Oh my god. This is Monster Hunter Dungeons. For context, for context, the Monster Hunter game, you can change what kind of weapon setup you use during the middle of the hunt, and the difficulty and strength and health pool of the monster you're hunting changes depending on how many people are in the hunt with you. So if you're doing it solo, the fight is accordingly. If there's 2 of you, 3 of you, up to 4 of you, then the difficulty of the hunt, then the difficulty of the monster fight is changed accordingly. This is Monster Hunter fighting in a dungeon in Final Fantasy. I am loving this. Route of progression branches. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Route of progression branches? Based on player action? Oh my god. Depending on your decisions and movements inside the dungeon, there are going to be different routes of progression. Oh my god. So you could get the same dungeon. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go the middle. And you get very different encounters. This... Okay. This is going to be interesting. Variant dungeon number 1. The Silden Subterrane. Oh boy. Explore the depths alongside a certain someone. Are we taking Grahatia along with us for these little dungeon runs? We did promise him adventure. Who? Alliance raids? Who are we dragging along from the alliance raids? Experience a different story depending on your chosen path. All stories may be enjoyed via multiple playthroughs. Okay, that's good. So you're not going to be locked to just one playthrough type of thing. Okay. This is... Sorry, I'm just checking the weather because I've got washing hanging out. There will be an NPC that will walk with you, and they do talk quite a bit. Depending on the route progression, the story will be different. If you want to enjoy the whole story, you'll have to rerun the dungeon a couple of times. Okay, okay. I'm trying to think of an NPC that talks a lot. There's a few. The fact they mentioned alliance raids, I'm trying to think of who goes through them. Who goes through the alliance raids with us? There's the Crystal Tower Alliance raid series, the Shadows of Mark Void Arc series, the Evilise raid series. I don't think it's going to be anyone from their Nier raid series. And the current raid and the current Alliance raid series is the one with the gods. Oh, screenshot. You're gonna give us a screenshot. Oh, that looks pretty. Doesn't give us a clue who's traveling with us though. Chat is guessing who the NPC is. Yeah, I think everyone is trying to guess it. So got that bonus. Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this. I always love seeing these previews for what's coming up in the game. It just looks so pretty. I can't wait to see what tries to kill me here. Given it's an Ul'dah, I'm expecting like wasps, etc. to be here. Maybe some kind of crawly things. Maybe some zombies, since we're going into Silda. Then there's some history there with zombies. Whether they're dapper or not is entirely up to question. Yes, there are dapper zombies in this. There are proper gentleman zombies. Oh, here we go. Some more battle content. Just looking at the translation thing. Okay. God. Okay. We'll add further variant dungeons later, not in every patch, but we have planned another 2 for the 6.x series. Hold on. We've got the variant dungeons, which were the Criterion dungeons. Now we've got Criterion dungeons as its own separate thing. Ah, this might be with the this might be the Mythic Plus equivalent. Level 90 high difficulty challenge for 4-player parties.
こっちはアナザー、全くそのさらにアナザーバージョン、高難度に振り切ってます。で、レベル90の4人でまあ挑戦していただくんですけど、こっちはもうロール構成はガチです。タンク1、ヒーラー1、DPS2 のまあ
Party must comprise 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. Okay, okay.
で、見た目はこのバリアントダンジョンに似てますが、構造とか敵の強さは別物です。なるほど。まあリソースはうまく流用しつつ、新しいコーナーもちゃんと作りましょう。でルートは固定で。Both
structure, enemy strength are entirely different. Route is predetermined, and no NPCs accompany. Okay, okay.
で、こちらはですね、はい、さらに概要を続くんですが、アナザーダンジョン第1弾は、こちらです。異分シラディハ水道と異分シラディハ水道霊式の
Oh no! So, we've already got it as a high difficulty content, and then they had a savage version. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear! High difficulty by default, with Savage providing additional challenges. Oh god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, they're saying the translation team has come up with this. You can think of it as another dungeon being normal mode, what we saw earlier. The first dungeon in Criterion being extreme, and the second one is savage. Ha! Well, nice to know the confirmation that it goes regular, extreme, savage. Nice to know that that's the difficulty rating at least. Okay, so there will be some matchmaking involved, okay. Ha! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Normal methods of resurrection are prohibited, but each player is granted a limited number of revival actions. Oh my god! Oh no! For context, in Final Fantasy XIV, you can basically res as much as you like. You can resurrect other people as much as you like in Final Fantasy XIV content. To put prohibits on it and limited number. And this is another version. This isn't the Savage version. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank Sod for that. Because if you don't beat a bunch of if you don't beat the boss after you beat a bunch of enemies and you have to run back to the boss, there are occasions where the enemies will respawn in normal dungeons. Okay, Savage matching is not available for Savage. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's Savage content. That makes sense. Ah! Oh no! Oh, that is mean! That is... Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. All methods of resurrection are prohibited. Ha! Oh no! All defeated enemies revive after party KO. Oh my. Ah! Enemies become much stronger if not defeated within a certain time limit. Oh, God. I am not touching this with the 10-foot barge pole. I will happily watch other people do this. I am not touching it with a 10-foot barge pole. Not even with an 11-foot barge pole. That is... Nope. I will happily watch other people do it. I am not that confident in my skills whatsoever for this. That is a... Nope. Nope. I like to watch that. I would not like to play that. Nope. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Mythic dungeons, eat your heart out. Oh my God. 12-foot pole? No. 12-foot pole? No. No. Oh my God. I've got to look at the chat. I've got to look at the chat. God bless your art development team. Looks relaxing. Oh my God. Casuals are in shambles. Yes, yes we are. We are in shambles. Oh my God. That is insane. If the entire raid wipes, the enemies will revive. If you don't beat the whole thing within a certain amount of time, oh what a surprise! All enemies will be buffed. Yoshi-p, you are evil. Oh my God. Here's the thing. He's gonna try and go through this as well because he plays this game, so he's gonna want to try and go through this content as well. But just because he's the developer does not mean he knows what the hell he's doing with this. I mean, he kind of knows what's going on, but knowing what's going on and playing it and going through it are two very different things. That's the thing with the Final Fantasy XIV team. They all play the game. So, which is amazing. They all play the game. They all work on the game. They all play the game. They all wipe in the game. Criterion or unveiled. No, no, no. God, no, chat. No, we are not doing that. We are not doing Criterion or unveil. Good. No, that is... No. No, thank you. That is a step too far. That is a step too far. Oh, no. Okay. There's going to be a break now, and they're going to be talking about Island Sanctuary after the break. Companion for the break will be 3 videos from the Primals concert. Oh, goody. Primals is the in-house band made up from members of the Final Fantasy XIV team. Enjoy. That is Koji Fox, the guy in charge of the translation team. That is Masayoshi Soken, the guy in charge of the music. Oh God. There's yoshi-p. That is Nobu Umetsu, who is Anytime you've heard any Final Fantasy music, it has been that guy who's usually written it, composed it, made it. To have him join them on stage and play the piano for the music for them is oh god. Oh, here we go. We've got some trailer stuffy here. Following video includes spoilers from the Endwalker main scenario story. So if you haven't played it yet. Flow. Very nice. Do I still have plans for Mass Effect? I do still have plans to play Mass Effect. I'm just, getting stuff sorted between the PS4 and the PS5, trying to figure out, which way around to go around with that. So yeah. But this is just This is why I love video game music. Because you can get equal measures of the anxiety-inducing boss battles. But you can also get this, which is very much relaxing. And honestly, if the music in the game can't relax you, then idle for now. So how's everyone doing anyway? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that moment. Who doesn't love a good time travel arc? Oh, poor Meteon. This is why you do peer review. Oh, God. I still need to get that minion. The bloody dead ends will not drop it. And you can't even go to the market board to get it because it's not tradable. But this place is just... Mwah. and this art. Oh. Moonbreeder, Papalimo, Horshafont, Yazael, Minfilia, Emmet Selk / Hades, Hathlodeus, and Vanar. Just some of the people who have lived and died on our journeys. Oh boy. If you haven't already, I would recommend playing this game. Admittedly, getting through A Realm Reborn is kind of a slog at first, but once you get through it, it is mwah. It is just gorgeous. Alright, what's the next tune? Oh, Close in the Distance, you absolute tearjerker. Vocals by Jason Charles Miller, lyrics by Tom Mills and Natsuko Ishikara, and composed by Soken. Oh god, you absolute freaking tearjerker. Step. We fight as one. Oh god, this frickin' son. Oh. Oh. Ah. This is not fair. Oh god. Yeah, that's what I know. I know I can play the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect on PS4 or 5. I'm just debating which one to stick it on. That's the thing. So I've only got so much space on one and so much space on the other. So. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Endwalker, more like bloody Feels Walker. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Honestly, I think this game came out at the perfect time with the state of the world. However unintentionally timed that may have been with all the shit going on. Oh god. Because between the pandemics and the situation in Ukraine and everywhere else in the world, this game where you are fighting for hope, fighting against the embodiment of despair and nihilism. It is. Oh, God. Oh. Just thinking about it. Ah. Oh, God. The hell? Who let loose with the keyboards? Who's been let loose with the piano? Oh God, it's Papaya! God, freaking Papaya! Papaya, Papaya. Oh God. I kind of hope Papaya is not the theme song that we have permanently when we're in the Island Sanctuary. I really hope so, because honestly, that song, it's okay for a couple of times, but constantly, no. In my opinion. Oh my God. Papaya. Yeah, I know about extended hard drives. The thing is, I need to find an external hard drive that works with the PS5, because there's a few that work and few that don't. So that's my main concern. Oh God. Just look at the translations. Apparently Soken was working on Final Fantasy XVI until the morning of the concert. Oh, does that dude get ever break? Oh God. Apparently chat has been saying that Yoshi's been coughing a lot today. Yoshi apologizes, he's been smoking a lot more lately. Work is very stressful. Oh, Yoshi! To be fair, he's trying to balance work between working on 14 and 16. So, understandable. The dude can maybe relax a little once 16 is released. Maybe. Knowing him, however, he probably won't relax even after 16 is released. Morble has said that we in the team notice when yoshi-p is heading towards another mountain of work because the interactions go down a lot. Yeah. Poor Yoshi. Poor Yoshida. Oh God. Trying to look at the translations. Getting a lot of requests from media for interviews, stage panels, and public appearances lately. Some of them with a lot of famous people as well. I have to decline them all. Too busy already. Oh, oh God. Yeah, he is working on Final Fantasy XIV, working on Final Fantasy XVI, and probably a bunch of other stuff as well at the same time. There's like, those are the two big ones. Oh god. I do not envy his workload. I do not.
まあすいません、余談でした。はい、というわけで、タバコを吸い続けるだけなので、苦しければ流してください。大丈夫です。はい。はい。では後半行きましょう。参りましょう。はい。
Alright, on with the show.
こちらからです。名前お願いします。
Oh, he does try to go to events aimed at students that are potentially interested in joining the game industry in the future, though. Ah, so we go. Island Sanctuary news time. Goodie. Alright, let's see what Island Sanctuary is all about, shall we?
もう組み上がってきてですね、僕の実機チェック第1弾はもう始まってます。ただですね、今まだちょっとバグが多くてですね、あまりにもでかいんで、コンテンツ全体がちょっとバグがまだ多くて、今日ちょっと実機ではご紹介できないので、まあそもそも無人島開拓ってどんなコンテンツで何ができるのっていうところからちょっとご紹介した上で、はい、次回第72回 PLL のパッチ 6.2 特集パート2の方でちょっと実機も交えてですね、
The thing everyone has been waiting for and hasn't got much info on yet. Yes, please, give us more info. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Give us the info, Yoshi.
はい、ご理解いただけるとはい、よろしくお願いします。では概要からいきましょう。まずですね、全プレイヤーにですね、お一人につきお一つ無人島を差し上げますので。
Build your own personal island sanctuary. Okay.
一人一棟。
Is this gonna be like instanced housing, maybe? There's still quite a lot of bugs, so we can't show you footage in game yet. Okay, that'll be during the next live letter. Okay. Every single player will get their own island. Okay. Gather materials, care for creatures, build facilities, craft items, and more. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Build facilities. That's the part I'm interested in.
まあクラフターギャザラーやってないんだよねってなるかもしれないですけど、クラフターとかギャザラーの知識とかは一切
No experience as a disciple of the land or hand is required. Okay, so we don't need to have the crafter / gatherer classes. Okay. Okay, okay.
一人一個もらえる無人島ってさ、言うって何？ちっちゃいんでしょ？
Okay.
無人島とは、そうね、みんな多分想像様々。今日唯一出せるスクリーンショット。はい。今日唯一。
Based purely on the art, we've been thinking it functions like Farmville. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm presuming this is going to be like the island we get to play on. And that little dot there, next to my mouse, is that little dot there. That looks like the size of the player. Ooh, that's a lot of ground to work with. That's a lot of ground to work with. This might not be so much Farmville as maybe Animal Crossing. It's maybe more Animal Crossing than Farmville, maybe. Or a combination of the two. This is the only screenshot I can show today. The island every single player gets one. It has to be small, right? This is the only screenshot I can do. Size of a Rogadian! Oh my god. For comparison's sake, the Rogadian is the kind of the biggest character size you can go for. They're kind of the Goliaths, the half giants, they're really tall boys, tall boys and tall girls. So for that, oh my god. And by the looks of things, judging purely on like the pixelated coloration difference. So it looks like it's going to be about that size. So if it's that much... Oh my god. That's about the size of a housing district. That's about the size of a housing district. If not bigger. Okay, island sanctuary activities. Okay.
人がちょっと住んでいたけど打ち捨てられて今は使われてないみたいな感じですね。なんかどっかの
Every player gets their own one for free. Doesn't look like we need to have done any previous content in order to get these island sanctuaries.
ここで手に入る素材っていうのは無人島専用になってます。で専用のバッグを作りましたので、インベントリーを圧迫するということはございません。
Materials are island specific and take up separate inventory space. Okay, okay. Okay. Wait, are we getting a separate inventory for just the island sanctuary stuff? Because if so, that would be great. Craft tools from gathered materials. Okay. So this line here I'm interested in. Island specific. Is there going to be more than one island? Tools help harvest new resources more effectively. Yeah, of course. Yep, yep. Basic gathering rules. Yep. Basic Minecraft rules. You use the axe to chop down the tree. You use the pickaxe to go for the ore. Yep, yep. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Grow crops. Yep. Yep. This is Farmville. God, this is Animal Crossing, Farmville, Minecraft. From description thus far. This is from the description so far. This is animal plant and cultivate seeds you find in your island, different from escaped crops. Okay. For reference's sake, there is gardening you can do already in the game. If you've got like if you're a member of the free company or have your own personal housing, or even your own apartment, there is some gardening you can do. Collect and care for various creatures. Oh god. So this is Farmville, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Nintendo, Pokemon. Keep an eye out for rare color and unique critters. Pokemon. My god, we're gonna be hunting for shinies. We're gonna be hunting for shinies. Oh my god. Okay, where's the kitchen sink? Oh god, here comes the kitchen sink. Okay, Yoshi has built a base of operations. Nice. Looking at the translations, Yoshi has said that there is a separate inventory for the island stuff. So you've got your inventory and you've got island inventory. So you can even give names to the animals we can capture. Oh my god. Base of operations, customize its appearance and unlock further tools for development. Oh my god. I wonder, can we invite other players to take a look at our island? Release the minions! Not the little yellow things. You see these tiny things that are running around our feet? They're the in-game minions we can get. There are some of the in-game minions we can get. Your favorite minions may wander freely within your base. Oh my god. So many alphas. So many alphas. So many wind-up alphas. Oh god. Create handicrafts. What's a handicraft? Assemble collected material into handicrafts and export them. Try to align exports with market demand for the best. Okay. So this is the kind of a guild this is kind of a way to make gil, I presume. Oh, okay, not gil. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected within a second of me saying it. Sold for island-specific currency. Okay. Gameplay is not affected by other players' actions. Okay. That's good. Okay. So I don't need to worry about what my mate's doing one island over. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Earn rewards. What loot exchange accumulated island currency for special items? Okay. So we'll probably be able to get stuff like specific minions or specific mounts or glamours and such. So I imagine one glamour being the little basket we're carrying around on us here, I presume. Yay! We can bring people to our islands! Invite visitors or travel to the islands of friends and free company members. Yes! We can show off our islands. Very nice. Oh god, I'm just imagining the RP community for this one. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting.
でそれもなんか機能がアップグレードしていくと一括でお願いする機能とかもあるんで、気楽にとにかくやってみていただく。
And we have to wait till friggin' August.
段階を経てですね、はい、さっきの
Because if this is coming in 6.2, we have to wait till friggin' August. We have to wait till August, September for this to come out. I want my island now. Oh my god. Oh boy.
最終的にはフライング解放して飛べるし、あとマウントスピードはね結構速く、通常のエリアではできないぐらいのマウントスピード、グラウンドマウントのスピードを上げといたので、その辺は逆にソロで時間に縛られない遊びだからこそ。
We think this is a rather comfy and casual content. We don't expect Oh no, Yoshi. We don't expect players to go ham on the island developments. Oh no. Flying will unlock at some point. Mount speeds are rather high, I think. Okay. Oh god. We don't expect people to go ham on the island developments. Oh, Yoshi-p, you have no idea what you are unleashing here. Oh. Depending on what we can do with our islands, I've already got plans. I am drawing up schematics. I am planning out blueprints, layouts already. Oh. One of my favorite types of content in any kind of game, mobile, PC, or anything, is base building. And you've given me an island to play with. You've given me an island to play with, Yoshi. Depending on what you give me to work with it, in terms of like how I can make it look, etc., like that, I've got plans. I already have plans. Chat is asking if NPCs can come to visit. If you have feedback like that, please let us know and we will gather ideas for future updates. So NPCs cannot come to visit just yet, but that may or may not be a thing in the future. Okay, that's interesting. But we will have to explore the island fully before we can unlock any kind of flying, by the looks of things. Since they mentioned exploring the island in one of the translations. There's no ether currents, which is the green swirly things. But I am looking forward to this. Gimme, 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 gimme. I want my island now. I have got plans. Think we'll get another crossover? Oh, most definitely. The question is, who's the crossover going to be with? It's just... More details to follow in part 2. God damn it. And part 2 will probably air like a couple of weeks before patch 6.2 releases. Given the usual setup that they go with the live letters, part 2 for this will be like 2 weeks before the patch goes live, before they're due to release the patch. So that's usually how that's usually the timescale they work with for this.
まあ最終エリアとかに行くと専用の曲流れ
Yoshi-p in the translation is saying, it's not like Minecraft, it still is Final Fantasy XIV. The weather will change, of course, but it's usually sunny. Oh, we're still testing this part, but you can place an orchestrion in the base, but the further you get away, the further away the music will sound. Okay. More details in-game footage during the next live letter. So, yeah. So, that'll be when that... Oh, more to come in 6.2. Adventurer plate and portrait updates. Okay. Okay, good, good. Will we get more emotes and such to use? Oh god, we're in the beta version still? Oh god, the Labyrinthos music. Changes the portrait linking? Okay, okay.
でですね、まず現状今皆さん公開されているパッチ 6.2 前の状態ってどうだったかという一を図にしました。はい。今。
Oh, looks like we're gonna get before and after picture here.
まずポートレートこうたくさん作るんですけど、それらをさらにですね。
A number of portraits would be created and then used for any purpose. When previewing or editing portraits, current gear was reflected. Yeah, yeah. Wait, hold on. Are you gonna... Ooh. Are they gonna do what I think they're gonna do? Or trying to do what I think they're trying to do, anyway.
で、そのうち、もういいや、もうって。だから、クリスタルコンフリクトやっていても、メインで多分使ってたジョブは結構きっちりあるんですけど。
For example, if I take the portrait as my white mage gear, but then play as Sage, the portrait is still showing off my white mage setup, rather than my Sage setup. And so... Okay.
でもポートレートを作ってから書く用途に適用するっていう形になってって、しかもプレビューするときとか編集するときはその時作ってセーブした装備じゃなくて現在の装備が使われるから余計わかんないですよ。あれおかしい、俺さっき有機できっちり作ったのになんでってで、ここをすいません根本的に作り直して、じゃあどうなるかというとですね、はい、正式リリースとなるパッチ 6.2 ではですね、はい、まず左側出します。はい。アドベンタラープレートにはアドベンタラープレート用のポートレートを作れます。これはもうだからキャラクターの名刺のようなイメージですね。どのジョブをやってようが、はい、現在のジョブは関係ないと。もう私の名刺としてはこのポートレートを常に使います。で、さらにギアセットに対してポートレートを作るっていう紐付けることにしました。
ナイス。
なのでギアセットの数分ポートレートが作れる。はい、だから例えばナイトでやって A
different portrait is created for each avenue of use. When previewing or editing, gear used during portrait creation is reflected instead of current gear. Okay, okay.
これをクロスさせようとするからわけがわからなくなったり、さらにチート対策とかデータ書き換えを外部からできないようにするためにはみたいな複雑なことが入って分かりづらくなってしまうので、はい、もう単純に1対1にしましょう。なるほど。いうことにしました。なので用途ごとに1対1で紐付くポートレートを
Okay, that should make things a lot more. That should make things a lot simpler for this.
その保存した時ので出るので混乱することがない。今の装備とかじゃなくて、だって俺これで保存したんだっていう。で、ただですね、申し訳ない、本当に申し訳ないですけど、もうデータの構造から何から全部作り直したためにですね、はい、なんとか保持したかったんですけど、現在ベータ版で皆さんが作ったデータ、すいません、ちょっとそのまま引き継げないという。
Okay. So any portraits you've got right now in the current system you'll need to remake. You'll need to remake your current portraits when 6.2 launches.
でですね、じゃあちょっと具体的にどう編集するのっていうのを正式版の方でちょっとご紹介したいと思います。 はい。パッチ 6.2 以降のポートレートのこう編集方法なんですけど、もう今これアドベンチャラープレートの編集画面なんですけど、アドベンチャラープレート用のポートレートはもうガチ1対1なので、ここから、プロフィールだったりこれ用のポートレートを編集するっていうダイレクトに、はい、なりましたので、何も考えない、はい、アドベンチャラープレートを作るぞって言ったらもうここだけで完結できるようになっているので、はい、まあ自分がどんなジョブをやっていたとてこれ自分の自己紹介はこれだっていうのをここで作っていただけたらなと思います。でですね、まあ装備をね、新しい今現在の装備に書き換えたいっていう場合はもちろんボタン一発で書き換えることもできますし、装備を変えずにね、カメラやモーションだけ編集っていうことができるようにはなってますので、より便利で分かりやすくなったと思います。なるほど。じゃあ続いてなんですが、そのギアセットごとのってどうなるのか。
Okay, here we go.
UI 的には
Gear set list will be displayed in the portrait interface. Allow users to create a corresponding portrait for each set. Oh boy. Thinking about how many gear sets everyone's got. Well, you got the 4 tanks, 4 healers, the 3 gathering classes, and the million DPS and crafting classes. I think there's something like 20 or 30 in total. Sorry, I thought I heard the phone going off.
まずですね、コンテンツ用ポートレートって今、クリスタルコンフリクトにのみ対応してるんですけど、パッチ 6.2 では土間式マージャンの、対応完了しました。はい、今インスタンスダンジョンとかもテストをやってるんですけど、ちょっと 6.2 には間に合いそうにない。
I tried Domain Mahjong, not my kind of game.
させていただきますけど、ちなみに ID も出したくない人は出さないっていうオプションをつけるようにするので。
But that's one of the things you can play in the Gold Saucer is you can literally play Mahjong, which is quite nice. Okay, this is crazy. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. New poses added. Good, good, excellent, excellent. Always good to get more poses and emotes available. New decorative features added. Nice.
それから最も多分欲しいであろうこのポートレートを一回作ったやつのモーションとカメラの設定をコピー
that'll be handy.
さらに装備だけ変える、ジョブだけ変えるっていうのがやりやすくなるようにコピー機能まで、そして 6.2 でお届けしたいなと思っております。はい。はい。まあね、ちょっとね、グループコースの、ね、バトルモーションとか特定のバトルアクションとかね、LB が使いたいとかいう声もあると思うんですけど、まあちょっとそこはね、デバッグもあるんで徐々に増やしていけたらなとは思いますが、はい。というわけで大変お待たせしましたが、根本からいろいろデータ構造を作り変えてですね、はい、よりシンプルでより使いやすい形で、パッチ 6.2 から、アドベンチャラープレートとポートレート正式リリースというふうにさせていただければと思います。はい。さて、さらにですね、他にも、細かくアップデートがあるんですけど、
Checking the translations.
まあ今日お伝えするものだけが全て
Nothing much news on there.
その他のアップデートをお伝えしていこうかなと思いますね。まず、パッチ 6.2、偶数パッチでですので、新たなアラガントームストーンが、登場いたします。はい。こちらのですね、アラガントームストーン、我々の、語彙力もだいぶなくなってまいりましたが、新たなアラガントームストーンは、因果と申します。
Elegant tomes of causality added. Okay. Oh god. What are these for?
因果が多分代替わりして消えるときに因果消滅って言われて因果お前消えるのかってなるんですけど、
We're, we're running out of names for these new elegant tombstones. New high item level crafted gear added. Okay.
それからですね、これはだいぶリクエスト多くてですね、やっと手が回って作れたんですが、他のプレイヤーに装備の修理依頼を
Oh, okay. Ability to request repairs from other players, both in and outside of duty. Okay, okay. That'll be handy. Because if you got a crafter class up to a certain level, you can literally repair your own gear without having to go to an NPC. If you've got the dark matter required for that piece of gear. But if you don't have it, you have to go to an NPC. This, that's nice. That's handy. The ability to repair other players' gear. That's nice. That's gonna be handy. I could see that. That's a nice community building thing. Ah, okay. Yeah, that'll be nice and handy. Because at the moment, you have to kind of read through the tooltips a lot more. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like next. Okay. Okay, that'll be nice. That's going to be nice. Like, that's what it is initially, and then level 60, that's what it changes into. Or, yeah, that's the way around it goes, yeah. Or that changes into that, I'm not sure which round. Display actions upgraded by level, so, yeah. Because some of your stuff does change what it looks like and all that kind of stuff. So, it can get kind of confusing, because if you're trying to set up your hotbar to in advance of you leveling, you plant something that looks, oh, level 76. Boom. Why is that exact same skill as what I've already got in my bar? It upgrades into that. So that looks nice. Plus showing off what combos into what. That's nice. That's a nice quality of life update. Okay. Rare materials added to ethereal reductions. I'm not that familiar with that. What's that? Glamour. Yes! Oh, doubling the size of the glamour dresser in August. Thank you! Thank you! That thing fills up fast. And now they're managing to double it in size. Thank you. Thank you, yoshi-p. Thank you, server team. Yes. Thank you, server team. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, server teams. This is probably part of what the 24-hour maintenance next Monday is going to be part of as well, because, hey, as much as it's a patch update for 6.18, it is also kind of prep work for 6.2. I'll admit, come August, I would not mind a 24 maintenance update if it leads into if it's required for all this content. I wouldn't mind that if it's needed for all this. But that is just glorious. Yay! We get more glamour dresser updates. I ran out of space yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, go. The glamour dresser fills up fast.
過去何ヶ月その使ってないかでソートできるようにしてほしいとか。
Oh yeah. The true end game is dress up. The true end game is dress up.
で調整してまとめてリストを確認するやって、それ全部良ければ消す機能が欲しいってなる。カイロスの設置を探しに行かなきゃいけない。そんなさ、一個一個のデータにさ、いつ使ったかなんて持ってないよ。
Now, if we could just get a glamour dresser feature outside of the inns, if we can plant a glamour dresser in our like free company rooms, in our apartments, in our housing, great. That's the next item on the server team's list of to-do lists. That's the next item on the to-do list. Thank you. Adjustments to the order of certain return to Evil's quests. In accordance with this, quests making bacon bread and walk on by will become unavailable. Thank you! Those were the most tedious quests ever for that raid series. They had no place whatsoever being in there. The basis of those two quests there, making bacon bread and walk on by, where in between the raids you talk to a couple of the actors and they send you on a fetch that gives no story whatsoever other than you being their busybody dog's body for their shit. So thank you for making those unavailable. Thank you.
6.25 なんですけど、まあだから 6.25 も超でかいパッチ。そうですよね。多いですよ。そうだから結構絶今やってらっしゃる方は 6.2 でね正式来るし、で 6.25 来るとついに初の4人用コーナーが来るから。
Oh, Island Sanctuary is going to be at 6.25. God damn it. So we have to wait past August. God damn it. So 6.2 is coming out late August. Island Sanctuary is coming in 6.25. So September, October, November-ish, maybe. God damn it. Looking at the translations. I know you guys who complained in 3 months. This is not enough. Mortal jokes. We're missing a feature that automatically removes everything that we haven't used in a while. Ah! No! Please, no! Yoshi was saying, and by the time you know it, there's already the next ultimate right around the corner. Oh god. Oh, a few more announcements before we end today's broadcast. Okay, what do we have? We're taking a wee break or something? This is the Japanese voice actor for Ms. Selk. So what are they going to show after this? Is this announcing we're going to get a Blu-ray DVD of this or something? Because that would be nice. Oh god, the trumpet! But of course. Yeah. Yeah, Blu-ray DVD coming out in the 14th of the 9th. That's going to be September, I think? 7th, 8th, 9th, September, yeah, September. Oh. 3 songs performed by surprise guest Nobuo Uematsu. Special narration by Emmett Selk, Japanese with English subtitles. That's not too bad, to be honest. For 45 quid, that's not too bad. Well, $60, good lord. Bonus in-game item codes, Close in the Distance, Beyond the Shadow, Orchestrion Roll, and Hicksvent Leon's Beyond the Shadow, Orchestrion Roll. Nice. This is basically a Blu-ray DVD of the concert that they had recently, where they played 21 songs, where they played like 24 songs. My god. Blu-ray, the Primal concert from earlier this month, releases in September. Comes with item codes for 2 orchestrion rolls. Yeah, that's the translation. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. My mouse disappeared for a moment there. Yeah, that is... That looks good. Japanese with English subtitles, yeah, that's gonna be nice. It's a good thing that the PlayStations can play Blu-ray, because otherwise I'd be stuffed. Oh god. A part of me does kind of wish that they would stop putting the CDs, like just the straight up music CDs, on Blu-rays, purely because I cannot play them on my laptop. Because I do not have an external Blu-ray player, and getting an external Blu-ray player is just... no. That is an expense too far. Okay, what's this? Immerse game pack? What's an Immerse game pack? The audio add-on created by the 14 Sound team and embodied to... Okay. This is the headset thingamajiggy that they've got. This is the oh, excuse me. This is an add-on thing for the headset stereo thing you can wear. So, that's a skip. I'm fine with my setup as it is in regards to that. That's fine. I'm fine. I do like that they're adding more support for that, though, for those that got that. Hello. New TV show featuring entertainers from Yoshimito Kogyo Company looking for party members. Okay, that's great for people in Japan. For people outside Japan, I don't think we're gonna be able to. I don't think we're gonna be able to watch this. I know VPN and all that, but I get iffy when it comes to Japanese channels. Free streaming also available on smartphones and PC. Define free streaming here, buddy. I'm waiting for the translation team to explain what this TV show is supposed to be about. Just from the background of it, it looks like it's going to be a TV show just simply discussing Final Fantasy XIV. So, every Sunday at 1 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. Good lord. 12 episodes total. Good lord. 1 o'clock in the morning in Japan. Good lord.
そんな言ったらはい、はい、ということで、新しいデビュー番組のご紹介そうですね、ぜひ
Doesn't seem to have any information about what it actually is about from the translations. Just says focused on Final Fantasy XIV, new series in Japan, 12 episodes. Oh, one of these days I really need to get to one of these. I really want to go to one of these days. I want to go to one of these Eorzea cafes. They look so good. I mean, look at that. That looks delish. Oh, here we go. So yeah, there's been some lag and all kind of stuff, and occasional kind of disconnects going on recently. So there's gonna be some information regarding that. Expansion of Japanese data centers, new worlds to European data centers, and revision to housing ward classifications. Yes, because as much of the housing ward lottery stuff is nice, there are a couple of bits gone weird with it, so that'd be nice. Oof.
ということで本日のお知らせ事項は以上です。ね、1個だけね、この回線遅延のやつ、ちょっとね、情報システム部とサーバー班かわいそうだったんで、ちょっとだけ補足、別に画面切り替えなくていいんだけど、パッチ 6.1 の、このお知らせを出したら、すげえたくさん皆さんがデータくださったんですよ。くださったんで、サーバーチームとうちの情報システム
Oh, yoshi-p is saying something about the Packalos announcement.
すごい取ったんですよ、データいただいたんで。で、メンテナンス中に、すごい勢いで各 ISP さん調整してくれたんで、パッチ 6.1 が当たった時
Gotta wait for the translation team to kick up for this one.
でもそしたら、なんかやっぱパッチのせいじゃんってすげえ言われて、あれはちょっとね、かわいそうだったんで、ちゃんとね、皆さんにデータをいただけたから迅速に動けて、できるだけメンテナンス中にその改善していこうっていう感じだったんで、なんでパッチ当たった直ったん
So to recap so far, we've got the 24-hour maintenance next Monday. 6.18 releasing next Tuesday. 6.2 coming out late August.
で、結構まだ
The Island Sanctuary coming out in 6.25, which we'll get more detail on with the next live letter. Which will, and the live letter for that one, usually, the live letters are usually about like the week before, 2 weeks before the next patch update, so like this one's released and we've got, and we're getting patch 6.08 next week, so 6.2's live letter should be like sometime a week, 2 weeks before the patch goes live, sometime in August. I'm just reiterating this whilst I wait for translations. Okay, Yoshi's just saying that we got a lot of data sent from the players. We worked with ISPs together to improve quality of connections, and we really try hard to do all of this during maintenances. Okay. So they're going to try and sort out the network. We ask you to keep providing data on lags or packet loss in the future as well, so we can keep improving the connection. That's good. Again, this is why people love Yoshida and the Final Fantasy XIV team. Because they play the game. They genuinely play the game, they go through the game, they experience the same shit we do. they make the game and then they play it and they're like, oh, why is that doing a thing? Why is this happening? We need to fix this. They genuinely care. And when shit goes wrong, they're like, oh shit, we need to fix this fast. What's going wrong? They're comparing this to Final Fantasy XI, which also requires heavy connections since that's another Final Fantasy MMO. They've been working together with ISPs in the past as well. So... Gotta wait for the translation team for this conversation. But overall, this has been a very enjoyable stream. This has been enjoyable. I'm looking forward to next week, and I'm looking forward to August. They were joking about they were talking about they had an intern who was surprised that feedback he had given in the past had actually reached those two and wasn't just ignored. That if you give these guys feedback, they will listen to it, even if it is absolute batshit stupid feedback. That's the thing, they do take the time to actually listen to players' feedback, which a lot of developers, when it comes to MMOs, like, honestly, like, the developer team for WoW, players give feedback and they just kind of go, oh, hello, that's feedback. WoW's team only seems to look at feedback when it's a large consensus of feedback. These guys listen to each and every individual piece of feedback. It doesn't have to be this large consensus of feedback. They listen to each and every little bit of feedback. And usually they act on it as well. Which shows a very different level of care. Yoshi-p is saying, this one seems a bit shorter compared to the other live letters. No, I think the other ones are just too long. So. And that's them closing out the live letter. So, just waiting for the translation team to come up with the closing words. Yoshi-p, we're rushing to finish everything for 6.2. We only have a little over a month left for everything, but we're giving our best to finish all the adjustments. Maybe there's going to be a Walk with Yoshi-p stream again at some point. Please look forward to it. That's a Walk with Yoshi-p stream is basically when Yoshi-p dives into a server somewhere and wanders around and actually kind of, interacts with the players in the game. Now, that's it for today. See you next time, according to Morble. So, that was the live letter 71. My god, I cannot wait! August cannot come soon enough. Oh. This is gorgeous. I love this game. So, looking forward to next week with 6.18, where we get some bits and pieces there. 6.2 is going to be fantastic. Oh god, and I need to get through the Mandeville quests on my other characters. I am looking... The Manderville weapons, my god. Again, either a Dark Knight or a warrior has to have a giant frying pan. And that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to have to play through the Manderville questline for you on one of my other characters to show you why I am wanting that as a weapon. It's probably going to be warrior. But with that, I'm going to have to call it there as well. So see you, oh good lord. See you guys all next time. JaffaArchfiend.